On behalf of the Uganda People's Defense Forces and on my own behalf, I take this opportunity to thank you, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda and the Commander-in-Chief, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, for getting time for gracing this occasion. Your Excellency, the National Defense College worldwide is tasked with what we have just heard. These are colleges that are dedicated to produce graduates who are placed in strategic leadership to government and on a national and international security matters. I would say it is the highest defense learning institution in our country. It is an institution dedicated to providing advanced military and national security and strategic studies for the high-ranking military and civilian officials. Established to meet evolving challenges of national security and defense, and also plays a crucial role in shaping leaders who can effectively address complex security issues and contribute to the country's overall development. That is a national college. Your Excellency, this is one of the main achievements we have registered as a country. It is as a result of your visionary leadership that has brought us this far. We can now comfortably say the UPDF as an institution has grown. Your Excellency, at one time, our prestigious school was SOI. SOI stood for School of Infantry. And what was the task? It was a cadet training school. But today, we are standing on the compound of the National Defense College. All these achievements have been anchored on God's approval. That is a fact. Your Excellency, allow me to quote the Bible. I'm going to take a reading from the book of Proverbs, chapter 28, verse 2. I read, when a nation sins, it will have a ruler after the other. But a nation will be strong and endure when it has intelligent, sensible leaders. That is Proverbs 28, verse 2. For those who are old enough, they can believe with what God has said. At one time, Uganda was facing leaders 1 week, 2 weeks, 6 months, 3 months. I've been advised that there are those of 2 hours. But it is not the case today. Your Excellency, we thank you for giving us that leadership. Your Excellency, as we look outwardly, as a country, as institution, by developing our national defense capabilities, against any threat from external aggressors, this college, NDC Uganda, is now producing officers that are capable of defending and facilitating individual liberties, democratic systems, and freedoms, wealth creation for socio-economic transformation. We have just read from the awards we have given out, the research papers that the officers have written. That is the language of the national security. It is all about the well-being of our citizens. When you leave this college, you are expected to go and make a change. Therefore, I now welcome the graduates to the real field of national security. That is when His Excellency allows that to happen. When that happens, I will welcome you to the real field because you have mastered it. Today, as a country, we are faced with two enemies. The big one is that gentleman called Mr. Poverty. Come and join us in educating our people on how to get out of subsistence production. This is the message His Excellency is always preaching. Now come and join some of us who are trying to do something in this area. As part of the national security, when you educate, our people will shift to the money economy, which will improve the economic, environmental, and also the food security of our country. Improved economy will improve the quality of the population. This is the major battle that we have, besides other front lines. It should be therefore kept in mind that doing exceptional job calls for a great deal of focus, obedience, dedication, and hard work. Therefore, cooperation is necessary for success, and it requires all of us to be team players and team builders. At this point, I would like to appreciate the commandant of this college and all the lecturers, the directing staff, for the tireless contribution in imparting knowledge and skills to the participants and maintaining the standards of this college. I would like to congratulate you, the graduates, on your outstanding achievements for the successful completion of your national security course, Intake 02, 2023-2024. I must say that you have done yourselves great. This is an achievement worth celebrating. I therefore now task you, as you go back to your formations, to join us in attacking the second enemy. Now, this one I'm speaking as your Inspector General of the Defense Forces. And I've decided to use a humble word. This word is called pilfering. We have tendencies in our units, in our formations, of pilfering. You know what it means? I want you to join us in this fight. Please take it head on. This is the task that I've given you on behalf of the Chief of Defense Forces. Don't fear, don't have favor, go frontal. If you want support from the flanks, we shall provide. Maintain the level of discernment to see the best in the people you work with. Even as you consistently expect the best of yourself, recall that Uganda is your country. And it is up to you and your neighbor. Your neighbor is myself and any other person, to make sure today we take audacious actions. This fight, don't leave it for CDF, don't leave it for Deputy CDF, don't leave it for Chief of Joint Staff. It is for all of us. If you don't fight, all of us will be ashamed. The shame will come to all of us.